it's Inspirational Nails, and I'm here to show you how to do this look, which is a water marble neon tie-dye. And I just used different neon nail polishes, and I'm going to show you how to do it. So the first thing you need is either 4 or 5, or actually you can use as many colors as you want of neon. I'm going to show you the ones I used, and this is here is neon pink, and they're all from this brand called Color Zone. Very inexpensive. I got it at TJ Maxx, and it was in a pack of 5. So as you see, I have the neon pink, I have neon yellow, I have orange, I have green, and I have this fuchsia purple. And you know, this one, sometimes I use it, sometimes I don't, because it really it is much darker. It's a very dark purple, but it's a neon purple. And I also have a neon blue. It did not come with this set, and sometimes I use it, sometimes I don't. It just depends. Just pick a couple of colors that you really like. You can use any color, but these are the ones I used for this look. And I also used on top some Art Club, which is the glitter holographic striper, and just very little bit. I'm not sure if it picks up, but I did use it very lightly on the top. So how I did this look is I have my little water container here, and something that's really important is that you do have to use bottled water. And the best temperature that I have seen is just room temperature. Just leave it in a room. If it's too cold, it won't break, meaning it'll just stay clump in the middle. And if it's too hot, it just will do the same thing. It just kind of like clumps in the middle. So you do have to play with it. Just have fun with it and try it out if you haven't tried water marble. I love it. And you also need a pick. I'm using this one, which is just a wood dowel, a sharp one, as you see at the end. Let me see if I've used it. Or you can even use a anything that's sharp, anything that's really pointy. You can use. You also need one of these, like a cotton. I even forgot what these are. That's funny. But you guys know what this is. But this is one of the longer ones, which I like the longer ones to use instead of the shorter ones. And so, let's get started. Hi guys, it's Inspirational Nails, and I'm going to show you how to get this look, and it is a water marble neon tie-dye look that I did, and I love it. I think it's so pretty. I've done it many times before, and you can use any color that you want. I decided to do neon, and I used these brands. This is the brand that I'm using. It's called Color Zone, and they were very inexpensive. They were from TJ Maxx, and it was in a set of 5, and it was like for $5.99. So this is the pink one. I'm using a yellow, I'm using an orange, and here's the green, and this fuchsia purple. So the first thing that you really need to do is shake the bottles very well, and I'm going to show you how I do it. I like to flip it this way, and just rub them in between my hands. And a lot of people, you know, shake them up and down. It's not really good to do that because you do kind of get air bubbles, and when you do, you know, roll them, you do get a better consistency when you lay the nail polish. So then just open them up and just leave them loose. Okay, because you do have to drop them in the water pretty quickly when you're dropping the dots into the water. Okay, and then you're going to get a bowl, and here's my bowl. And one thing that is very important when you're doing water marble is you do have to have bottled water. Okay, and it would have to be room temperature. That seems to be the best that it seems to work. And this is just regular Zephyrhills water, and it's just room temperature. So you go ahead and pour your water in there, and as you see, I've used it to do my nails. And one thing that's really important, after a while you do want to, you know, maybe change out the water if it's just getting too cloudy and just too much nail polish around the edges. Just go ahead and switch it out, and you know, start with fresh water when maybe you do just a couple of fingers and so forth. And so how I do it is, like when I do my one hand, when I go to the second hand, I pour it out and just start again with brand new water. So once you got your water, the next thing you do need is tape. Okay, and the tape is so that you don't get nail polish all over your finger. Okay, you could try different ways. You can use tape. You can also use, you know, take cuticle oil and put it around your nails, and then you can wipe off the nail polish because it won't stick to your skin if you have the cuticle oil around your skin. And it does, you know, you could try either way. I prefer the tape. It does work for me. And the next step is to, you know, of course, do your base coat on your nails and then polish your nails whatever color you want. I like using white whenever I'm doing water marble, unless I'm going for a specific look. But the reason why I use white is so that you can enhance whatever colors you're using. Especially neon, so that you can get a really very pretty, you know, you can really see those neons pop. The best is to put, you know, white. And I do put 2 coats of white. And as you see, I've already done my 2 coats on this finger that I'm going to do. Now I'm going to put the tape around it. So I take a pretty good amount of tape. I would say probably about 5 inches of tape. And what I do is I just get it as close as I can to the edge, you know, like from the base of the fingers, like on the sides there, to make sure I don't get that much. You're always going to get some, and you just can clean it out with acetone. And then I also put one across. So I put a small piece across, just like that. So and that's it. Now you're ready to go ahead and dip your nail once you get all your nail polish in there. So now you do need to be pretty quick about this, because if not, the nail polish will dry. I'm just kind of cleaning out the water a little bit. But you need also a pick. Okay, anything that's really, really sharp that you can use. I use the wooden sticks, the sharp ones, and they work for me. I've used a pin as well, so you can use anything that's really, really sharp. You also need a cotton swab Q-tip. I like to use the long ones because it's just better to pick up the excess nail polish rather than the smaller ones. But you can use the smaller ones. I've used those as well. And when you put the nail polish in there, again, you need to really play with the nail polishes you have. Some of them dry up faster than others when you drop it in the water. So it is really important that you test it out, play around with it, and find what best works for you. So I'm gonna start just dropping them in. For me, I do have try to figure out the pattern that I'm looking for. I try to go like I have pink, yellow, then orange, then green, then the fuchsia. And that's how I will drop it into the water. Okay, so you'll see as I drop them in. I'm hoping that you guys can see. And you will see the nail polish starting to spread. And that is exactly what you're looking for. Okay. That's exactly, and you're going to drop the drop right in the middle. And then you're going to start again with your pattern. They can be random, it can be a pattern, it can be whatever you want. It just depends on the look that you're going for. Okay. And I do it 2 times, meaning my sequence twice. And now I'm going to take my pick and I'm just going to move in the edges inward and make a design. Doesn't need to be anything. I'm looking for a random look. So now once I see, okay, this works for me, I'm going to go ahead and take my finger that's already prepped and drop it in there. You have to drop in your finger pretty quickly. I'm very sorry that you really can't see this as well as I want you to see it, but you're going to take your cotton swab and pick up all the excess nail polish that is around. Cotton swab. Do you hear me, guys? I mean, really? And then, you're just going to make sure that you've picked up all the excess, which I think I have a little bit left over here in this little corner here. Try not to touch your nail. And then slowly you're going to lift it off. And there you go. Now you have your water marble neon tie-dye look. So now, as you see, all the excess nail polish is on the tape. Now, you have to be really careful with this because once you rip it off, you can grab a hold of the nail polish that's already on the nail and it can come off. So you do have to be really careful when you're taking off the tape. So what I normally do is I go ahead and take off the one that's on the very top and slowly just pull that out. Okay. Then I'm going to take the one that's wrapped around the finger and go ahead and slowly take it off as well. Okay, and you just clean it up a little bit. You finish with a top coat. You put, if you're going to use a striper or if you're going to just leave it the way it is, you put your top coat and you're done. So I hope you like this look. And until next one, bye guys!